What's going on, YouTube? Ferocity here. Hope you guys are doing well. I've been extremely disappointed with how Black Ops 6 has approached their events. And it started with the hit list event, where it seemed that we had to wait until the last day to unlock the weapon, unless of course we bought the $20 blueprint a couple days prior. But it just seemed really uninspiring. Lazy even. But I was hoping maybe this was just the first event and it would get better. But no. Even the Christmas event is just lazily done. If you're trying to progress through the Christmas event on zombies, you just have to utilize 50 gobblegums. What? And then for multiplayer, it's just earning XP. Why? I look at an event as an opportunity to engage the community with new challenges to complete. New game modes that could be specific to the event. And yet they don't do that. The fact that the Christmas event doesn't have anything centered around Nuketown Holiday is terribly disappointing, and it's missing the mark. If the events continue to fall short like this, I really wonder if the community will even be invested into doing them. Like currently, do you have any real intrigue to complete the current events? Not really. And it's not like the rewards are blow your socks off. It's a perk here or a weapon there, and that's really it. There's nothing special about what you're earning. And it definitely doesn't feel earned either. It's not like completing a challenge that is tough to do or is community driven. It's just an arbitrary XP counter or a gobblegum usage counter, and that's kind of it. It feels sort of dumb. I'll just say that, it's dumb. It's lazy. It's pointless. Why do these events other than to try to maximize engagement? No one's getting maximized with their engagement on an event that's so lazily done. If you want to maximize engagement, which is what Call of Duty cares about the most, make the events more interactive. Make them built upon completing challenges. Redesign a map or create a mode for the specific challenges or for the specific event that you're hosting. They used to do this back on MWR and it was so much better. And that came out in 2016. How is it that 8 years later, the events have now become extremely lazy? At least that's how they feel. That's how they come across. Because MWR, we had Christmas Crash and a Christmas event to follow with specific challenges to earn specific camos during that time. And then we moved off of that and we had the Shock and Awe event where we saw Downpour turn into Daybreak. And we had specific challenges and game modes for that. And then things changed again with the Summer of COD. Or the COD Days of Summer, pardon me. With Beach Bog, which was a ton of fun to play with specific challenges for that as well, for specific camos. Where is that in Black Ops 6? Where is any type of engagement-driven decisions that make me want to play the game, that make me want to earn what you're trying to get me excited to earn? Like even the weapon that we earn for hitting an arbitrary amount of XP or with the hitless event, skulls, why isn't that just locked behind like a challenge that you have to work towards? Hey, here are 50 challenges for this event. Complete all 50 to earn the weapon now, or wait for the community to complete 5 million of these challenges and you earn the weapon that way. Something like that, just to get the community involved. And then that way, you know, if people start to learn the little tricks to earn these challenges, they can share them throughout the community, and it's a little bit of fun. But that's not how it's done in Black Ops 6. That's not how they do it in Call of Duty. They just throw these events out there to try to get people excited about new content, but they do absolutely nothing to enrich the overall event. They do nothing to make you want to play it. It's just kind of there, and it's earned as time goes by. And even when you boot up the game, it's not like anything has changed. They're not even trying to get you to invest time. They're not interested in that. They'd rather try to peddle the store to you at every single turn instead of trying to get you to be invested in the game. And that's the real disappointment here. Now, I know some of you will think that I'm making a mountain out of a molehill, and that's fine. I just think the downgrade of events from even 2016 to today showcases exactly where the developers' heads are at. It's not about trying to create something special for the community. It's just about trying to throw something out there to say, hey, at least we did something. And that's how it feels with almost every single feature in this game. Hey, we at least did something. That's their approach with cheaters. That's their approach with the netcode. That's their approach with matchmaking. Hey, at least we did something. And that's the disappointing part. Like, we have the brand new game mode Ransacked, and the fact that there's nothing coupling that together to the Christmas event is entirely disappointing. And I don't know why that's the case. You want to populate that game mode, make it so that game mode is part of the event. But I guess that's just too hard to do. I don't know. It just really comes across as lazy, unthought out, and just poorly executed. And that goes hand in hand with how I feel about this game overall. And I think speaking about it now might make them change course for future events down the road. Like, I want to see Shamrock and Awe return with a little bit more oomph than what we've seen from the events that we have right now. Like, I was jazzed up for a Christmas event, and this is what we got. And it feels like a letdown. It feels like a disappointment because they gave us the laziest rendition they could have. They didn't make anything associate with Christmas whatsoever. And I just wish they'd care a little bit more about this stuff. A little bit of care goes so far with this community, and with me especially too. And it's not like I'm the only one that's noticed this. I've seen the conversations on the subreddit. I've heard what people have said on Twitter. Like, it does come across as lazy and uninspiring. And especially when you compare it to other games on the market. And I know Dead by Daylight isn't a direct competitor to Call of Duty, but the way they do their events is very similar to how I outlined, with specific challenges for that event to earn specific rewards. And then in addition to that, community events for people to complete so that they in turn can earn the rewards. It's not a hard system, but it seems that Call of Duty lags behind others in this space out of sheer greed, laziness, incompetency? I don't know. But it brings me back to the mindset that I've been in for so long, that why is it that games that released 8 years ago have more thought put into them than what we have right now in Black Ops 6? Like, Modern Warfare Remastered wasn't even a solo launch game when it came out. It was an add-on to Infinite Warfare to try to boost Infinite Warfare sales, and it accomplished that. But then over time, Raven put a lot of time, effort, and care into making it its own mode and really enhancing it and improving it over time, which they did. But we just don't see that same amount of effort or care put in to Black Ops 6, which is the mainline game for Call of Duty right now. It's just sad. So those are my thoughts on the events. They suck. Simple as that. And that's what I'll leave you guys with today. So I'd love to hear your thoughts down below in that comment section as always. And thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. This is the season of giving, and you guys have been giving me so much feedback, so many great comments over the last few weeks. So thank you so much for that. But yeah, that's where I'll leave it. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more videos from me, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.